All right, hopefully we're live. Check out the new theme song, guys. Here we go. It's a lounge, right? It's a happy hour. It's lounge time. I think we're live now. Let's wait for some people to roll in. It's so funny. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to have some calm music. I know everybody's stressed out right now with all the coronavirus stuff. This is going to be a place for us to chill out, hang out, and talk about fishing and other stuff we like to do. So let's do that. Oh, Mark's in the house. What's up, Mark? Awesome. It's our new theme song. It's a happy hour lounge track. Awesome, Mark. So we're going to wait for a couple more people to roll in here, and then we'll talk about what's in store for today's show. I spent a lot of time trying to find the right track, and Dan Walsh suggested something loungy. I agree. Alrighty. In a little bit, I'll throw up the phone number for the show, and you guys can call in. Here we go. We got 4 people on there now. What's up? If you guys just jumped in, say hello in the chat and give this broadcast a thumbs up. Keeping it classy, guys, out here in San Diego. Keeping it loungy. What up, DJ? DJ Q. All right, that's it, guys. That's the intro music. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed looking for that. It's a fun little track. But it sets the mood. We're here to hang out and have some fun. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen over there. I need to step another screen up here. So today, on today's show, before we start, you might want to go grab yourself a beverage. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. It's whatever you feel like drinking today. It could be some tea if you're feeling that sore throat already. And we're basically gonna hang out and talk about fishing. I'll answer some questions. Your call-in questions don't necessarily have to be about fishing, but let's just get started with fishing because this is, after all, pretty much like a fishing channel. So let's start with fishing. After that, we can talk about anything else you guys want to talk about. Again, this is a hangout, and I'm drinking a little bit of a stevia soda. It's like no sugar. I'm doing the keto diet. I've dropped like 34 pounds since I started losing weight, so I want to stick with it. Yeah. So I'm going to put up the phone number up here so you guys can start calling in, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, yeah, sorry. So one more thing later on. Dan, who was on the show yesterday, he called in. He actually received a package from Shimano, so we're going to try to do a live stream with him, like a video chat, and he's going to do an unboxing of his stuff. I think it might be a reel, but we'll see. We're like trying to figure out if it was actually from Shimano earlier, so we're pretty sure it's from Shimano. It could end up being some totally random different package that has nothing to do with fishing, so we don't know. But that'll be coming up. That'll be the unboxing for the day. Here we go. We're going to jump into the phone calls. So again, anything is fair. Just keep it clean, and let's just have some fun with this, guys. It's a way for us to socialize and stay safe, right? So let me open up the phone line. Okay, so there's a splash for the show, and here's the actual phone number. So if you're ready to call in, go ahead and call. The phone line is open, and I'll be waiting to answer it. So there we go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna crack open my soda, my frosty drink. Nice. Cheers. Oh yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're having a good one. Nice. Well, that's not that cold. I think that one just got put in the fridge and I took it out too soon. All right, see. Any news on the bait barge closing? I went Oh, here's the first phone call coming in. Let's pick this up. All right. Thank you for calling. This is Roman. How's it going?
Hey, Roman, how's it going, man? Darren.
Pretty good. Hey, Darren. Let me turn up your volume a little bit. You're the first caller of the day. How's that? Can you say hello?
Hello.
Oh, what up? Okay, cool. There you are. Hey, so I had to turn you up on the mic over here. Cool. So you're on. You're on, and we're live. How you been?
I've been good. Been real good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So, Darren, what's your handle on Instagram?
The one-handed angler.
Awesome. So Darren is actually working on. Tell us what you're working on.
Working on going to start my own YouTube channel. I got this guy Roman who kind of he's helped me out a little bit and persuaded me to start one. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a good thing.
Perfect. Awesome. So Darren is starting a channel. He's mostly going to be focused on fishing, but I've seen him. He does a lot of fishing, like of the bigger stuff, like the big boats and like the yellowtail and bluefin and all the bigger game. Like I mostly don't focus on that stuff yet, so that's a good channel to start looking up. What are you calling your actual channel?
It's also going to be one-handed angler.
Perfect. And for those of them out there, for those listeners out there or watchers out there that don't know you, why is it one-handed angler?
Because I was born missing half of my left arm.
Okay, perfect.
So
Cool.
I've only got one hand to fish with.
Okay, that makes sense. So it also gives a super unique perspective into like how you actually fish with one arm. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us what's on the docket. Like what kind of outings you plan on doing?
Well, I did get into kayak fishing with the spotted bay bass and doing a lot of that lately.
Fun.
I do have a trip planned to Bay of LA this year, which is going to be pretty fun. Going to do the charter challenge with a couple of the CCH chapters this year, so that's going to be fun too.
What is that? What's a charter challenge?
So the Coastal Conservation Association has multiple chapters here in Southern California. You got San Diego, LA, Orange County, and the Inland Empire, and they each get together, and I think it's going to be about October, and everyone's got their own charter boat, and we're going to go out and just put bragging rights between the chapters to see who catches the biggest fish.
That's awesome. That sounds like fun. Nice.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Perfect. So, how's the coronavirus thing treating you?
Pretty good. It hasn't affected me being self-employed.
Perfect. Yeah.
This morning I deliver cars, so we cannot deliver to any of the rental companies at the airports right now. So there's that, but other than that, it hasn't really affected us at all.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The numbers are going up pretty quickly now. I think we're like the third worst. I think the numbers are going up pretty quickly now. I think we're like the third worst city in California. So,
yeah.
So yeah, just a quick reminder, guys. The PSA, like, make sure if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Because even if you're young and healthy, you might not have like the symptoms of it, but you can infect people that are maybe more vulnerable to it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's scary. Like all of our kids are home, and like they closed down our schools, I think, till April 6th, and so I'm having to do like homeschool, and like regular work.
A friend of mine's sister works for the Alvord School District up here in Riverside, and she said not to be surprised that the kids don't even go back to school this year.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, I set up like the whole front part of the house with like the little classroom and stuff. So it's just it's definitely a adaptation. But I'm kind of looking forward to it too. Like my job's pretty okay with it. I still have to do my job. I still have to do my regular work, but they understand. And I have the kids I have the kids on a schedule now, so they know They know what to do each day. They have like check boxes for them on a big board so they can go through and do their assignments and then just check them off as they go. So
that's awesome.
Pretty crazy. Cool. So what's your next trip?
The next one, we're thinking about maybe going up to Oxnard and not to think about the following, go do a rockfish trip.
Oh, nice.
I haven't fished out of Oxnard at all, but I hear it's really good, so I'm going to go try it out.
I used to live around the Oxnard area. When I was a kid, I lived in Oxnard maybe from like kindergarten to about 5th grade. I lived in Oxnard. It was rough.
Uh-huh.
It was rough. It's a little bit nicer now, but still not as nice. Do you think they'll still run the ships, run the charters with if the Corona stuff gets worse?
I don't know. That's why I haven't booked yet. I was going to call up there. I'm going to go out try to go to Pacifica, and I'll make sure they're going to go before I give them any money.
Yeah, before you make the drive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. Yeah, well, at least kayak fishing is like built-in social distancing, right?
Yes, it is.
As long as they're doing tandem. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Awesome. Do you have anything else you wanna share? Like maybe a story of your most cool Bay of LA trip or Mexico trip, like fishing trip?
Yeah. Well, I don't have any stories from Mexico yet because I haven't been.
Oh, you're gonna be so stoked when you go. Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, cool. When you come, oh, nice. So I didn't go until about 3 or 4 years ago for like fishing or diving, and yeah, I was blown away. It's amazing.
Yeah, my buddy that I'm going with, he gave up on the big boats up here, and they've probably been doing fish in Mexico, and he told me, once you go, you're never gonna get on a big boat again.
That's so true.
We'll see what happens.
It's pretty bad.
He says,
I mean, in a good way.
Yeah.
Like
he likes it down there.
Yeah, once I went diving here, it's not as fun unless I go dive at the islands because just the water is so nice down there that it gets spoiled really fast. It's funny. Cool. Well, Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So give us your URL. Give us your channel name again.
One-Handed Angler.
Perfect. So go check them out, guys. I'll once this video posts, I will do a card for you so they can find it. When you pop up, it'll do a little pop down so they can find you easier. But cool. Awesome. Well, good talking to you, Darren.
Good talking to you too, Roman. Have a good night, man.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Darren, One-Handed Angler on Instagram and new channel on YouTube. So find him, go subscribe. He's a super cool dude, very generous, very like humble, very true guy. So he's a very, very cool dude. Make sure you support him. And I would appreciate it if you did. So that's good. We're gonna open up the lines again. If you guys want to call in, what up, Oscar? What's up, Oscar? Nice, good to see you, Oscar. Why don't you call in and tell us about your new kayak? All right. So let's see. We have 12 people in the chat now, or in the live stream. If you're in the live stream and you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. It'll help the YouTube know to notify the rest of the subscribers to this channel so they can jump into the conversation and have some fun. Just so you guys know, coming up we have we're gonna call Dan. He got a box today, and he thinks it might be from Shimano. It might end up being something totally random. But we're gonna call in. We're gonna FaceTime with him. I'm gonna put the second camera on my phone, and we're gonna see. We're gonna watch him unbox hopefully his new reel. But it's a gamble. We don't know what it's gonna be. All right, Oscar's gonna call in a little bit, and we'll catch up with him. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. If you don't want to call, you could. If you don't want to call, you can. Pop in your questions into the chat. And people watching is up to 50. Oh, here we go. We have a caller. I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, boom. One. Hide. Hello, this is Roman.
Hey.
Who is this?
Going?
This is Oscar?
This is Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, what's up?
No.
Have we met?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Just hanging out, trying to get some calls done and have some fun. Have we met in person before?
No, we haven't.
Awesome. Well, I thought you sounded familiar. Cool. Where are you calling from?
I'm currently in Mira Mesa, San Diego.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. What kind of fishing do you like to do?
Just bass fishing, spotted bay bass, and a little freshwater bass fishing.
Oh, nice. If you had to pick one, if you just had to pick one, which one would you do?
Man, right now I'd probably go with largemouth.
Okay, cool.
Just because I don't know, it's just so new to me. It's pretty fresh. So.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Are you fishing from shore or on a boat or a kayak?
From a kayak.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so it's like the best of both worlds right now. Getting on the kayak.
It is.
Fishing some largemouth. What's your favorite style? Are you fishing like the big giant like 12-inch swim baits, or are you just throwing like Senkos, or what's your favorite method right now?
A little bit of everything.
Nice.
I'll throw out like the 6-inch puddle fin, and
cool.
I'll throw out a jig with a crawfish imitation. I'll do an underspin with a Kitech swim bait on there. Just a little bit of everything, whatever gets the bite going.
Perfect. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask you, how was your first time launching out of La Jolla off your Hobie?
Okay, so my first time, it actually wasn't so bad. So the last time was a little bit weird. Even though it was the smallest day, I tried just launching without my drive in. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the kayak in, so it's like about, I don't know, a little bit between my ankles and my knees. So calf deep, just enough so that the drive will fit down there. I'm gonna pop in the drive and I'm gonna jump in and right away start paddling with the drive. My initial
instead of using the, what is it called?
Like the paddle?
The paddle?
I'll probably do both initially. Both. So paddle
like right off the bat.
Yeah. So basically, because otherwise, like this last time I launched in really small surf. It's a video that just came out today. It was super small surf, but I was getting it didn't seem like I was getting enough momentum with just the paddle. And so next I'm gonna do the paddles and the paddle, and then it's kind of steer with the rudder,
like a double duo type thing.
Yeah, just kind of charge through, because it seems like once you get past the first, like if you get hit by, you're gonna get hit guaranteed by like two waves at least, depending on like the frequency of the waves. And then once you get past the first two, you pretty much make it past the third one without getting too much damage if you don't lose momentum. So, but if you're going too slow, the first wave will kind of stop you, and then you're kind of just sitting there trying to get momentum again, and the next wave will just crash on you or kind of catch you. And at that point, it's easier for the wave to catch you because you're not, because you're just standing still, or maybe already starting to get back out towards the sand, right? So, yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I think I'm more afraid of coming back than the launch.
Right.
Because the launch, I feel like you can just power through it, and as long as you keep paddling, you'll be fine. Like you just gotta keep that momentum, that forward momentum going, and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Even if you catch it over the bow, you're gonna get. If you watch the last video, the waves are small, but like I guess the way the triangular is set up, the wave just kind of goes over the bow, and so I'm prepared for it. I just wear like my rain gear basically. Catch a wave to the chest, it's fine. And then once you get out, you can change and get dry. And then on the way back, that's what I'm kind of playing with. The first time I've only launched out of La Jolla like maybe like 4 times. The first time I came back, it wasn't that big, maybe like 3 feet, 3 feet, and it picked me up towards the end, and like it almost flipped me over. And right when it was about to get flipped, the side of the kayak actually hit the sand. So it was so small, but
really?
It was so small, but it could have flipped me. It was pretty funny, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, and then the second time, I jumped out of the kayak kind of before I got to where the waves would catch you, and just kind of like walked it in. But then even then, I feel like but then you're gonna get wet, right? So I had a change of clothes. I changed it to board shorts and like a t-shirt before I got to the actual shore break. And then I knew it was going in. And then this last time, the conditions were so small that I was able to just kind of pedal as hard as I could and pull up my drive right when I was about to hit the sand. Like the wave didn't have a chance to catch me. So, but again, that was like super small.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super small. Yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
I think
So
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I think the best way to plan it would be to assume you're gonna get flipped. So all your stuff, like if you have the Perangler like 12 or 14, you could put your rods like in the sides and kind of store everything away, kind of like batten everything down before you make the launch or the landing, and then that way you're not nervous about losing stuff. So that takes a big thing away from your mind, right? Because you're worried about getting flipped, you're worried about getting hurt, you're worried about losing gear. So take one of those things out by just tightening everything down and make sure that everything is secured. And if you do have to bail, just jump off the kayak. Who cares? Everything's attached to it, right? And then
that's true.
It's one less thing to worry about. And then you can just commit to it. Just like, all right, we're gonna go for it. And then the other thing is like, maybe on a day when it's not so big, take your kayak out there and just practice steering with your paddle. So let the wave catch you. Let the wave catch you. You're gonna feel like it's gonna flip you forward, and then just kind of stick your paddle on the side that you want to turn towards. So the wave picks you up. The kayak's going that way. You want to drag your paddle on this side. That should bring your kayak back to center. It's hard to do that with the bigger waves, but it does help because at least as long as you stay centered, pointing toward the front, it's less likely for it to flip you sideways, right? So that's some advice I can give.
Sweet. One last question.
Yeah, go for it.
What do you use an app that tells you the conditions out in the ocean as far as swell and wave size and all that stuff?
No, I'm pretty bad with that. Like that, and that's gonna come back and get me one of these days. So I use like I think it's called Wind Finder, just to see what the wind is gonna be like. There's a bunch of sites that I can't rattle off the top of my head. If you guys know, if you guys can put in the chat what sites you guys use for checking conditions, it's basically a lot of the surfing sites, a lot of the surf apps. And then I also have like I think it's called tide charts to check what the actual tide is. So I'll do both. I'll do a combination of both. I'll do the tide. I'll do the swell report. And then I'll also call into the San Diego Lifeguards hotline. Have you used that before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so the San Diego Lifeguards. Let me see. It's on my favorites. Let me look it up real quick.
Okay, cool.
It is.
All right, man. Appreciate the information, man.
Hang on before you go. I'm going to say what the San Diego Lifeguard doing is. Okay, the San Diego Lifeguard number is 619-221-8824. That's 619-221-8824. That's San Diego Lifeguards.
Okay.
They record a message in the morning and in the afternoon with conditions in La Jolla. They tell you the swell. They tell you the clarity in the water, the contamination conditions. So it's a pretty cool thing to call. It's just basically a voicemail that you call and listen to. Nobody ever picks up, but just a voicemail that you can call and listen to. So you can call anytime. It's not like you're gonna wake anybody up or anything. And then so that combined with there's also the La Jolla shore cam. You can get that through like what is it? bigwatersedge.com is a website. It's like a forum. And on that forum they have the La Jolla Shores webcam, and you can actually see what the conditions are before you drive out. So that's kind of nice too.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that's nice too. Cool.
Sick.
Awesome. When you're ready to go
to
La Jolla.
Thanks, Roman.
Yeah, no worries.
What's that?
I said when you're ready to go La Jolla, let me know. We'll check it out.
All right, man.
Awesome.
Cool, man. I'll let you know.
All right, cool. Thanks for calling in.
All right, for sure, man. Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Cool. All right, that's good. Okay, now we're gonna get ready to call. Dan, so we can do his unboxing and hopefully it's a reel. Let me check. Let me look to the chats real quick, guys. Okay, so I have let's see, Dan's in the house. Windy app. That's a good app. Cali Butt. Nice. Oh, Chicken Lips with a $5 super chat. Awesome. Yeah, Chicken Lips was my first ever super chat. He gave me a super chat when I was live streaming from Miramar Lake. That was awesome. Welcome to the live stream. This is cool. Okay, so let's see. You ever see people at La Jolla, Malibu type kayaks? I haven't invested in a paddle kayak yet. Trucker 326. Yes, I do see people out there. Maybe not recently, but I mean that's how most of it. That's how that whole scene got started with it was with those like ocean kayaks, those big ones. I think I can't remember the size they were, like maybe 13 or 14 feet, maybe even bigger. But yeah, that whole scene was started with those kind of kayaks. So yeah, it's definitely doable as long as it's seaworthy, as long as it's not leaking, and you feel comfortable on it. I mean, that's good enough, you know. Just make sure you wear your PFD, and you have your radio that's waterproof, and hopefully it has like a built-in what is it called, a compass, or have an actual physical compass. That way, because La Jolla, depending how far out you go, the fog can come in, and the next thing you know, you can't see shore. So that's super scary. So you make sure you have a compass on you, or a GPS that works, and yeah, and your PFD, of course. So yeah, okay, moving on. Okay, so Oscar, you can call in whenever you want. If you call in now, after your call, we'll go to Dan. So Dan, you're on deck after this call with Oscar for the unboxing of the mystery box. No, Coach Worf, you didn't miss it. We're still here. We're about, I don't know, 15 minutes in or so. We just had a couple calls, and Darren called in, Eddie called in, and now Oscar's going to call in, and we're going to catch up on what he's doing, and then we're going to have Dan. We're going to do a FaceTime with Dan, and we're going to do an unboxing of a package he just received, and we think it's from Shimano. We're not sure. Hopefully it's from Shimano, or else it's going to be a really weird unboxing. Okay, Oscar, go ahead and give us a call, and then we can move on to Dan's call. If you can't do it now, we'll move on to Dan's call, and you call back later. Oh, there he is. Let me pick this up. All right. This is Roman. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Oscar?
Yeah, this is me.
How you doing, dude?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So those of you who might have seen Oscar in one of my videos, I did a fishing with a subscriber series, and he borrowed my blue Kraken to go fishing. Was that your first time kayak fishing?
Remember that was probably the first time. It was the first time I used a buddy. That was at night, and that's actually the second time.
Okay, perfect. But that was the first time you caught fish on a kayak? Right? That's funny. So
was it? I mean,
yeah. So did you end up getting a kayak?
Yeah. After that, I think it was like a couple of months, and then I bought mine. And I actually bought the non-fishing one, the lifetime camera, the non-fishing version.
Right.
And I bought that with the roof rack, and I added the fish rod holders later on. So I bought it all for, I think it was like $90.
Oh, nice. Have you been?
I just didn't end up being.
Yeah, have you been using it?
To whenever I had the chance to go out.
Nice,
and
dude.
then I'm trying to go to La Jolla.
Nice. What's up?
I knew fishing with Uncle Dan. Was it?
Yeah, with Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah,
Super
he actually
cool.
has a lifetime camera. He goes all the time with it. So once I saw that, I felt a lot more comfortable. I think, you know what? I think I'm way ready.
Nice. 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 Maybe we should have a day where we go out to La Jolla and practice launching and getting back in without all of our fishing gear, so that
Yeah, get
they
a bunch of people that can YouTube it and just you know
yeah, basically
try it
surf
out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets pretty hairy.
Have you done it before?
I haven't, but I have surfed and took other stuff
Okay.
on through the waves,
Yep. Yep.
and I have been towed by a boat on the kayak
That's scary.
through lakes. So
Jeez.
I know how to steer. So I had to learn, or else I would.
Oh, nice. That's it. That way you learn how to steer. That's funny. Well, I don't recommend getting towed by
Yeah,
towed by a boat. That's funny. It's funny. Cool.
there's not many people. I was actually that day. I was actually past the lighthouse in Colombia.
Jeez. Oh, they towed you back.
Yeah, it was a couple. It was a couple of buddies that I worked with. And like, hey, you want to get towed back? I was like, all right, makes it easier.
Next thing you know, you're steering for your life.
Yeah. At first, I thought, that was cool, and then it started speeding up a little more, and then with the weights, I was like, oh, I
Did
think this is a bad idea.
did they tie the kayak to their boat?
No, I actually had it. I was holding it with one of my hands.
Oh,
So in
okay.
case
Okay.
something
Good.
started going wrong, I could just let it go. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. If you this is just like a word to the wise. If you do end up getting towed by a boat, you do not want to tie that to your kayak. You want to hold on to it with your hands. So if it gets too crazy, you can just let go. You don't get dragged around. Scary. Cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad you called in. That we could share that little bit of advice with people. Cool. So anything else you want to share before?
Cool.
Anything else you want to share?
What was that?
Anything else you want to share?
I just want to say, make sure you have everything tied down, regardless if there's waves or no waves.
That's true.
There's plenty of times where I've almost dropped my whole setup.
Yeah.
Not wanting to.
So do you tether all of your rod?
Yeah, if I remember to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Sometimes I untether, use them, and then I forget sometimes.
Exactly.
But
Yeah. So
I try to do as much as possible.
yeah, and I've also seen people put like foam on their rods to kind of make them float. So that might be another option too. Be cool.
Yeah, there's actually a buddy of mine that lives in Oceanside. He was the Oceanside Harbor, and he actually lost 3 of the setups because I think he had a fish. I think he got a halibut. How sometimes you gotta have your full attention on them sometimes. And I guess the waves would push him. I can't remember. It was like a buoy or something. Maybe he told me, but it got stuck, and with the waves that a boat was coming through, it flipped him over. He had nothing tethered. He just lost him.
It's crazy. Hope he's wearing a PFD.
Yeah.
Nice. That's another good point.
That's the first thing he got.
Exactly. Cool. So I'm gonna be making a video soon, guys, about like the essentials before you go try to fish La Jolla. I'm kind of learning that as I go. But I pretty much have a good idea of what needs to get, what should be on your list before you try to make that trek. So look out for that. All right, Oscar. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
You're welcome, and hopefully I get hopefully you get to fish La Jolla sometime.
Awesome. Let's do it. All right. Thanks, Oscar.
All right, for sure. Nice to talk to you, and take care, guys.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay, guys. So we're gonna get ready to call Dan and do this unboxing. Let's look at these chats real quick. Day 1 fishing in the house. Nelson in the house. What's up, Nelson? Let's see. Another Flores, you're hilarious, dude. I love that comment. It's funny. All right, so we're live with the what is it? Lifetime license. That's hilarious. All right. Let's see. Okay, so anybody else want to call in? I went to day one. I went to La Jolla last weekend. I went on Saturday after Fred Hall. I went Friday. I went to Fred Hall. Was that last weekend? No, weekend before last. Yeah, weekend before last. I went. Yeah, I'm getting confused at this point. I don't even know. Friday I went to Fred Hall. Saturday I went to La Jolla with the Above the Hook guys, and that was the last video I put out today. And then Sunday we went. This last Sunday we went rock fishing to La Jolla. So yeah, it's been a haze trying to just get all that stuff together. Okay, let's see. One-handed angler, yes. Darren, Magic Seaweed is a good app for checking conditions. Good call. Let's see. Nice. No spoilers. No spoilers. Okay, let's see. Opt Outdoors. Hey Roman, what's up? I'm rocking your. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, Oliver, if you want to call in. It's good. Let's see. Maddie Two Hooks. Oh, Maddie, dude, it's been so long since I saw you. Oh, that's very nice of you. Cool. So we'll keep that just like to our little community, guys. If you like, don't spread it out. If you haven't watched the live stream and don't know about it, then it's not a fair deal. Matt's kind of like not using his kayak at the moment, and it's in Nelson's possession. So if you guys want to fish with us and you don't have a kayak, Matt is gracious and nice enough to let us borrow his kayak for somebody that's new that wants to try it out. So, but of course we have to like take super good care of it because it's his kayak. But that's an option for us if you don't know how to kayak fish and you want to try it out and you've been wanting to come out and fish with us, like for the Spotted Republic stuff, and you just haven't been able to because you don't have a kayak. So let us know. Let Nelson, he's in the chat there, and also you can let me know. We'll figure it out. So thanks, Matt, and it's good to hear from you and see you. Well, not see you, but good to hear from you. Awesome. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, I see. You're doing rental for a day. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, in that case, hit up Nelson or Maddie Two Hooks, Nelson Law on Instagram. That would work. And then okay, so now we're gonna call Dan. So, oh, my babies are crying. Okay, mom's gonna take care of them. Okay, so let's get Dan on the phone. So Dan, get ready. I'm gonna call you on FaceTime, and get this show going. Let's see here, and recent, and let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm calling Dan. Hey Dan, can you hear me?
Wow, it worked.
Yeah, right. And we only spent like half an hour trying to figure this out earlier.
Yeah, but nobody knows that. That's the secret of the man.
That's the magic of the show, right? Okay, I'm gonna move my little go over to that scene overhead. Here we go.
We had a little accident in between our tech call and right now. So I'm not sure. Is this framing okay?
It's a little bit. The top of your head's getting cut off a little bit.
No, we don't want that. You can thank my dog for that. Oh God, let's try that.
That works.
I'll just move back.
Yep, that works. That's
and I'll have to talk loud because I'm so far away from the thing now.
You'll be okay. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn it up if we need to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say your first guy was it Darren?
Yep, Darren. One-armed angler.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Darren, if you're on still, I'm the secretary of the San Diego chapter, so that's October 11th for that CCA challenge. So be there.
Oh, nice. Nice. So are you guys fishing in different boats?
Yeah, we have 4 different boats, and of course we're the San Diego chapter, so we got the best one.
Nice.
That's all cool.
A
It's
little
all
trash talking.
to help people, take more people, out fishing and get people to be aware of what the CCA is all about, is to protect our rights to fish.
Perfect.
And dive and spearfish and everything else.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. So that's ccacalifornia.gov?
I think it's .org.
Oh, .org, yeah, ccacalifornia.org. Cool. All right.
No.
So
go ahead. What just happened was my 140-pound Newfoundland came in, and I can't move the camera, but all over my feet and my floor is my St. Patrick's Day adult beverage.
Aw.
Yeah, but have no fear, we have refills.
Nice.
So hopefully I don't knock this one over doing the great unboxing of this whatever the heck's in this box. I hope it's not a KitchenAid mixer or something stupid like that. God.
I feel like before we do the unboxing, I need to ask these guys to if you haven't hit the like button yet, I see 25 people in the live stream. Let's hit that like button so it gets promoted to the people that haven't jumped on yet. I would appreciate that. And while we do that, we're gonna listen to a little bit of lounge music. Cheers, guys.
There you go. Yeah, I'm with you on that. There you go.
All right, guys. Nice.
Tasty.
Nice. All right.
So I also sent you a private message. I found the music you're looking for.
Oh, perfect.
You won't no problem using it. This guy, he replicates the music that we talked about. Oh, and he's really good. It's shockingly good. It's on YouTube. You'll love it.
Nice. Cool. All right, so let's get into this unboxing.
Oh my God, I've been waiting all day. All right, let me grab this thing. Let's see is that a good? Hopefully you can see it okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Remember, your mother said never cut towards yourself. And that was the emergency room doctor who told me that when he was fixing me up when I did that one time and stabbed myself with a box cutter.
Jeez, I still have a scar on my arm from when I learned that lesson.
Get this side. All right, here we go. Wow. Well, let's see. I think we're in luck. There's this stuff. Get that out of the way. A little suspense.
Is it a blender?
I can't read it. Glasses on. That doesn't matter. Let's see what's in here.
Leonard's asking. Leonard's asking what's
the little box or the big box first?
Hold on, Dan. Don't go yet. Leonard's asking what's happening. So Leonard, we're on the call with with Dan, and he is unboxing his box that we think is from Shimano. Let's go little box first.
Little box?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I should preface it just to keep the suspense going by saying that, I've run charter boats and I produced outdoor TV fishing shows, and one of the things was our sponsors was Accurate and Seeker. So all my equipment is Accurate and Seeker. However, my Spiro buddy George is totally all Shimano guy. So as we like to kid him, call him the bicycle company. So anyway, I decided it was time for me to maybe do some other things. I went out with Pete Gray and Ron Lane, Pete Gray from Let's Talk Hookup and Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks on Pete's boat. And they had this cool stuff there that I don't own. So I decided I needed to own it. So the first one, let's see, what is this one? It says SW5000. Okay.
Nice.
This better be a spinning reel. Oh crap! It's taped. All right. Oh, cool. There's all kinds of stuff in the box. I have no idea what it is, but here's the main thing.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Oh, good. It's got a big handle on it too. That's what I like. All right. So this is a Saragossa. Pardon me. I'm old. I'm confined to my quarters. I'm gonna put on glasses.
Was it self quarantine? Not self quarantine.
Saragossa 5000.
Oh, nice.
SW5000.
So,
See if I can.
so what's your intention for that reel? What are you going to use it for?
I got some Colt snipers and stuff. Just play with it. And when I go down to Rancho Leonero and places like that, and I want to fish, with something so I can really cast a little better than one of my accurates, this might be the thing to do. So anyway, it's kind of cool. I'm a saltwater guy. I'm not a freshwater fisherman at all.
Yeah, that's good.
Freshwater fish have too many bones and taste like fish. All right. So anything else on this? I don't know. I don't know squat about this thing. You can tell me more about it. Is this a good one?
Yeah, that's a nice one. Are you going to be using it? What kind of line are you going to put on that thing?
You tell me. I obviously Spectra.
Okay, cool.
But then I don't know. I'm gonna have to read the book and see what it takes. But anyway, I'll put it on something good. I'll put it on something. I also ordered a Terramar spinning rod since I live in Terramar in Carlsbad. I figured I better order a Terramar rod. It's for spinning. It's a Terramar heavy rod, 7-footer to go with this.
Nice.
So, and I maybe I could throw some Crocs or something out here at the beach.
Yeah, that's what they said. That'd be a good reel for what is it called? Surf fishing.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice reel for surf fishing. Yeah.
So we got flatties across the street. Figured do that.
Perfect.
All right. So now we got this big box.
The big dog.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Oh, damn it. Oh,
beefcake.
Yeah. Now they got this thing taped up so well, even I can't open it.
Yeah, that's what they call it. That's what they call it. Live TV, right?
No kidding. Frank's 500. Well, this is both of them. I want the one that was the higher
gear ratio. Yeah. So it's the HG.
Yeah, this is. I got to put my glasses on to make sure they sent the right one. So Shimano on the side. Yeah, it's an HG. Okay, so here it is. I've never had anything like this. This looks like a freshwater reel to me, but I saw Ron Lane when we were out fishing. He had one of these, and he was just rocking it with the rockfish.
Looks so nice.
There it is.
Nice.
Yep.
Smooth.
I'm very happy. It's got level wind. Looks. Hey, it works. Cool. It works.
You got to click it and spin it, and then click it real quick.
Okay, where's that at?
The clicker in the back.
God. You youngsters, I'm telling you. In the back? Oh, this thing? No, that's not that.
It's the spool release.
God. Oh, that thing.
That thing. Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's a nice sound.
Got it.
It's a nice sound.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
So
this is so unlike anything that I own, So very good. I've never really had.
Oh yeah, because the accurate reels have the little lever forward engaging thing, right?
Yeah.
The drag.
Yeah. I've never had anything like this, so this is going to be a new thing for me to play with.
Super nice.
And
yeah.
I've always had. Well, I'll kind of date myself. Jigmaster 500s and 14s and Senators and all that kind of stuff. So this is all kind of new for me. I'm liking it.
That's great. So yeah, I think if you're gonna start to do like the surface iron fishing and like the yo-yo jigs, it's nice to have the level wind so you don't wear out your thumb like spooling the line. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, but I put the stuff on there because I've already I've cut my fingers open on Spectrum before. No problem. Geez. That's an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm liking this. Thank God it wasn't something else I ordered. I ordered a new video light. So I'm
coffee maker.
I'm glad it wasn't a mixer, KitchenAid mixer or something stupid.
That's funny.
So anyway, that's all good. I'm looking forward to using it. I like watching your videos. I'm not. I've done the Ron Lane's fishing mission before. Had a blast.
Cool.
But I'm not. I'm not really a kayak guy. But I thought about getting a kayak instead. I got a stand-up paddleboard.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever.
But we still dive, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my neighbor got a nice big halibut out in front here the other day.
Nice.
And of course, right now the water's all mud. It rained pretty hard here last night. I was going to go look today. Last week when it rained, it was clear as can be out here.
Nice.
And
when it clears up, text me and I'll come over.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah, be fun.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I got the key to the secret spot. It's not the secret. I tell people. So anyway, well, there you go. I think that was, thank God, it was successful. Otherwise, this would have been as good as Corolla Rivera opening up the safe with nothing in it.
So funny.
Oh,
awesome. Cool. Okay, Dan. So
hey,
we're gonna,
by the way, some breaking news for those that you guys that fish and go to the Fred Hall show. It's been changed because of all this craziness with the co-virus and all that. I think the date now is, I believe it's May 24th. I think it's 24th through the 27th or something like that. It was they just released that news today. So I'll be there at the CCA booth, in fact, there and doing stuff.
Awesome. So yeah, so say the dates again, Dan.
I believe it's May 24th through 27th. I'd have to look real fast to make sure that's a Thursday.
And they just announced that today, I think. So it was postponed, but now they have the new date. But honestly,
you know what? It's the 21st through the 24th.
21st. Okay.
May 21st through the 24th. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, honestly, I think it might be wishful thinking still. I don't think we've seen the worst of it yet. I'm not trying to be an alarmist. I just know that it takes about 4 days for you to become contagious, and it takes another 10 days for you to show symptoms. So you're contagious for 10 days before you can show that you feel anything, like you feel like you're getting sick. So there might be a lot of people that are sick that don't even know it. So
I got $800 worth of Eagles tickets on April 26th, so I'm hoping,
yeah,
hoping that I don't have to eat those, Anyway, and then we've got the motocross. I produced the motocross stuff for NBC TV, the outdoor motocross series,
and that's all stadium stuff too.
That one starts the weekend. I think that'd be 26th May. I don't know, May 17th, whatever it is. And I'm starting to worry about that one now too.
Yeah,
that's my income.
That's scary.
So I can pay for this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do the next video was gonna be a Tranks 500 reboxing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't want to. Thank God I didn't ruin anything.
That's so funny.
Well, anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So hey, good luck with the show.
Awesome.
Have some fun. By the way, I sent you something. The Windy app is a really good one for you guys that are listening. Check out Windy app.
Perfect.
That's what we all use. Us kids with Coast Guard licenses and stuff like that.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Get it for the day.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
All right. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Cheers.
Sounds good. Cheers.
Talk to you. Now hang up on me.
Okay, let me hang up on you. Let's see. Here we go. All right. See you later. All right. Cool. So that was fun. So you did get a Tranks 500. Congratulations on that reel. I can't wait to see the fish you catch with that beast. It's a really nice reel. I'm in the market for one too. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. So, yeah. Cool. All right, guys. I'm going to put the phone number up and do a couple more calls if you guys want to call in. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up. Let's see. Phone call. There it is. Okay, so the phone number's up. If you want to call in. You can ask questions. You can talk about the latest thing. You can talk about your plans for the summer, how you're coping with the coronavirus stuff. Are you staying at home? Are you still going out? Are you sick? Do you have it? Let's see. Meanwhile, while I wait for somebody to call in, I'm gonna read some of the comments. Let's see. I have Maddie asked if anybody was quarantined. Let's see. Yeah, you get Nelson, like the social distancing thing. It's fine. Like I think if you're fishing on your kayak, you're not close to anybody. I mean, as long as you don't walk into like a restaurant or something like that, it should be fine. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good point. Another floor is get carry out food because that also supports the businesses to stay open. Even though we can't go to restaurants and eat there, it does help them if we can do carry out, and that's kind of nice. Day one, hope you had a nice poop. Okay, let's see. Matty Two Hooks is busy with work. Oh yeah, that's true. Sweet. All right, guys. All right. I think that's gonna be today's show. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to call in if you want to call in. The number's up, and if you want to have any more questions or you want to leave a comment, pop it in there. I know there's a little bit of a delay by the time I respond to it, but I can see them instantly. It just takes me a second for you guys to see that I'm actually talking about your comments. All right. So shout out to Chicken Lips for hooking me up with the super chat. I appreciate it. This is awesome. And thanks, Dan, for calling in and sharing your unboxing with us. That's pretty fun. Tell me what kind of stuff you guys want to see. Like, do you guys want to see more unboxing type of stuff, or like more tips based things? I can prepare something and kind of give you guys a little bit of a like more tips, or like talk about something specific. Like if you guys want to talk about video production, how to film your fishing show, how to film how to set up your GoPro, that kind of stuff. So all that kind of stuff is fair game too. If you guys want to call and ask questions about that, or leave it in the comments after this video ends. If you go back to the main video after it publishes, you can leave comments there, and I'll use those that feedback for the next show. I'm not gonna do a live cast tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday, but I am gonna try to do another one on Thursday. So it'll be Thursday at about 7. Let's see. Let me see this last comment. Let's see. Okay, so tips will be cool. Okay, the audio is good. It was fun. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, it's a good question from Kelly Butt. What types of fishing do I see myself doing soon? So right now I'm definitely gearing up for La Jolla on the kayak. I want to start catching bigger fish. I'm still going to spotty fish when I can't get out to La Jolla. La Jolla is mostly, it's like a whole day thing in the morning. So that'll probably be the weekends. And when I can sneak out during the week, between like after work and when it gets dark, or maybe even into the night, I'll do spotties in the Mission Bay and San Diego Bay. But I am going to try to learn more of the bigger game stuff with hook and line. Because I've shot yellowtail before. I've shot Dorado, white sea bass, but I've never caught those fish. I haven't caught a Dorado with hook and line, and I haven't caught a white sea bass hook and line. So I want to go through like the bigger species now. Of course, all like the rockfish and like the reef fish, like the sheep's head would be cool. Not necessarily to keep, but just more for like catching it, like for sport fishing, catching it and releasing it. I have enough fish from like other trips I've been on, so I'm not worried about having fish to eat. But I do want to learn how to catch those different species, and primarily what I'm going to focus on soon is going to be all of the jig stuff, like the iron stuff. So like the yo-yo jigs and the surface irons. That's why I'm kind of in the market for that Tranx 500, and I haven't figured out exactly what rod I'm going to pair it with. Even though yesterday I had some good advice on some potential rods, so I'm gonna go check those out. But yeah, that's gonna be like my main focus. Is gonna be fishing La Jolla and fishing for yellowtails or tuna on boats when I can get a boat, when I can get a boat ride. Oh, nice. So yeah, Coach Worth has some good advice on fishing Mission Bay, Ocean Beach, and the wrecks and jetties. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to explore. Definitely, there's a lot of stuff to explore. Let's see, Leonard, La Jolla kayak fishing. Okay, cool. So Leonard, if you haven't tried La Jolla kayak fishing yet, I'm gonna have a video out soon on the gear I recommend before you try, and then maybe like make sure you have that stuff in place, and then if you want to go with me on a session, I usually post when I'm gonna fish on the Spotty Republic Instagram group, and on the Spotty Republic Facebook group. That's where I'll post what I have coming up, and I'm always open that if I post it up there, I'm open to having people join me, even if you're new. Just have all your stuff ready, and don't be careless, right? That's all that I ask, is that you do things in a way that keeps you safe, and by doing so keeps me safe, right? Let's see. Nelson, that's a good question. I did not shoot Dorado in La Jolla. I shot Dorado off of Patty's, so not in La Jolla. But I have shot Yellowtail in La Jolla. Day one fishing. Saturday might work. I think I have something for work on Saturday, but maybe Sunday. If not, I'll get back to you on Saturday. We'll talk about that. Cool. All right, guys. So that's pretty much the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different than last time. Let me throw on the theme music while I'm signing out. Slow it down a little bit. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good night, and try to stay calm. I know it's a lot of stuff going on right now, and everybody's having to make big changes to their lifestyle. But just know that it's gonna go away. It's gonna get a little bit worse first, but then it's gonna go away. Just stay safe. Limit your contact with people. Wash your hands. All that stuff. Don't touch your face. And we'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys on Thursday.